Hey guys, here. So I got 100 wins in house rules. It was a drag. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the enraging period. I was able to do these before the enraging period hit, as I felt it was going to be just annoying to play the game during the enraging period. I've played it in previous years. It's the same thing every year. This year, we have similar animation issues. People can't catch low point passes because they're so big. And we all know animations are everywhere in this game. So I think first, before we kind of get into the most feared stuff, let's go through and go ahead and open our 100 win house rules reward. We have the other packs there, prepping for Series 3 and the potential for new power-ups in the game. I would expect if a good player like Lamar Jackson gets a power, the power-up's going to be crazy expensive. Don't know how much his gold is going to be for because they all have a lot of gold power-up passes. So the choices are Sue, as we know, Denzel Ward, and this isn't anywhere shocking, Travis Frederick. So I will be taking Denzel Ward long term. Frederick's a very good solution at center, though. Overall, for a lot, like he'll be there, he'll lock it down. But I feel like Ward's corner, being like a 92 speed corner. Of course, these stats are all inflated, so you can't really take a look at it. But the pass block finesse for Frederick's a little bit lower than I like. I am more of a passing scheme kind of guy than a running scheme because I find it more interesting and more fun gameplay than just kind of ripping back and running stretch the whole time like a nincompoop. So Ward will be my choice as the NAT card right here. Sue's solid, but he's not going to really be on the squad very long. And I think actually I sold him off. So the people that were in the stream yesterday, we were talking about how much to list cards for more than their price because when these things enrage, they also go NAT, which has been a big consternation in the community. And EA, like, I can see their side of thinking. They're like, oh, people that play this game, we have no respect for them whatsoever. And when the prices go up on cards, when they enrage, which I'll counterpoint a little bit, we don't want people to get burned because they're going to pay extra coins for cards that will eventually go down in overall. Well, guess what, EA? It's still happening. Like, people are still able to list on the block. I was able to list cards, and so many other people out there were able to list cards above their market value, and people still paid that. But if you remember last couple years, the prices actually went back down to the regular prices after like an hour or two, or not even that long, like 20 minutes, like last year or 2 years ago. It's like within 20 minutes, these cards went right back down to where they were because they're useless. Now we're trying, like, people are like have these things listed at 97, 124, and how people are doing this, basically, if you buy a card off the auction house, I believe you can relist it right away for on that one screen, so they're not nat. I believe that's how it's done, unless it's an auction house glitch on like the companion app or something. Let me know in the comments if you know. I doubt people, if they know it, are going to tell us because it looks like it's a very easy way to make coins. This one did not actually. Oh wait, no, 10,000 coins is 82 went for. Yeah, so Ray Lewis, we took a look at all of his prices that he's gone for. Oh, there's my blanked out webcam. So he's gone up in price 175K for we saw him. I had last updated 4 hours ago for him. Just frustrating. EA, you tried to make and tried to protect us, and rightfully so, because a lot of people didn't know these things were going to NAT. People whose job it is to be content creators in Madden Ultimate Team were left wondering, why are my cards NAT today? Like, so some people do not pay attention at all. So I can see there was a mutt tip in games telling us these things are going NAT. They talked about it on stream. So I can see why EA thinks we're idiots, because we keep doing this to ourselves. But in the end, EA didn't solve anything with this. And it's just, I don't know. I hate whenever they make anything NAT, and this is just more of it. So that's my pleading for that. As for house rules, to finish off that, to circle back, they definitely have issues with matchups and house rules. I don't know how many times I played the same guy, like 4 or 5 times, I think. I played many of the same players frustratingly over and over. Even though the rewards are nice, I think it takes too long also. So we know, like, both the matchup system in Regs is bad, Tug of War, Lock. Unfortunately, house rules, we play the same guy. So I don't know how they do it, but I hope they mix up matchmaking and house rules, because it feels like there's not just like 2 people, 5 people on the online ladder, but that's what it feels like when you match up against the same guy over and over. So hopefully, you know, that's something to look at for maybe next year's Madden. They fucked up matchmaking in Madden 17. 16, it was great. It was by level. All they needed to do it was once you reached a level, you weren't able to demote below it. Have different like level locks basically, but they completely redid it. I don't know what kind of logarithm they put in, but it's pretty shit now, and we're kind of seeing the results because our online experience is not only like the gameplay and what plays are run, it's also who we're matching up. Like, for example, I'm matching up against guys that are in the top 10, and I'm in the all-star division. And it's frustrating being in the third division, having to beat, like, I think 5 Zans and Grab the Glitzy are all, like, top 10, 11 players. Previous to this, I was in the star division. I won the Super Bowl. I had to play K-Mac to get to there. Like, the fourth division, playing one of the best players in the world just to get to the next division. It makes it frustrating to climb. Like, I could see it if I was in the top division playing those guys. That makes a lot of sense. So, it's disappointing with a lot of the matchups that you have being repetitive. It doesn't seem like it's a free-for-all. It seems like there is like some sort of elo. It's not wins-based, because I talked to a guy, because I get stream tonight quite a bit too. A guy was in stream, and I was like, well, how many wins did you have? He had 22, I had 72. So it wasn't win-based to my knowledge, but just frustrating with the amount that we had to do too. I made a video like a month back that house rules are too intense for the rewards. Rewards are great. Don't get me wrong. You guys saw it with the 70 or the 92 overalls, but 100 wins with everything else that's in game now is definitely a big FOMO thing. So if it was the only thing in game for the week, like, that's fine. But we also have solo battles. We got regular solos for Halloween, weekend league. You know, there's always the seasons 2 draft, salary cap, all that stuff going on. Although the salary cap leaderboards are over, it's still there. So it's sad that they're just kind of like making it so many wins after the community's asked, hey, please don't require us to have another job to play Madden. House rules were brought here as a fun change of pace mode, and the kind of bonuses on top of it were the rewards. So it feels like too much of a good thing is bad. So, like, even though you're having a ton of fun eating cotton candy, you know, after a while you're gonna get a little gut rot, right? It's like you're drinking too much beer. Sure, it's fun, but after a while, you're going to be puking your guts out. So it felt a lot like I was kind of destroying my stomach and bringing up a lot of stuff from their bile while playing 100 games of this. So please, in the future, EA, listen to your consumers. Make it a little bit more manageable. I think 50 would have been fine. 40 in there, I think I would have hit that spot. Like, okay, I've grinded a lot. But I've had a good time. 40, I'm there. Let's get it over with. And let's get the pack opening. 100, too much in my opinion. As after a while, just became bogus. So my suggestion, if you're still playing house rules, quit quickly, blitz a ton for quick wins and quits. Ironically, even though it's a passing house rules, I would still recommend throwing the ball quite a bit. But that's kind of my thoughts on Most Feared and the Nat situation there, along with the house rules from the past week. But Series 3 is on the way, so I'll have some videos on that in the coming days. But that's it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.